Hi everyone, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We're an emerging nation, even though we've been around over 5.5 years now, putting in solid foundations to be here for many generations to come. We're now expanding our economy, and that'll benefit all our citizens because they all hold our currency. I know that because we give it to them free every month. And anybody can become a citizen. There's no fee, there's no obligation. Come along, register. You'll be welcomed with open arms. We're also a non-separatist community. So we're not going to put you in a group. We're not going to separate you into a different section or anything based on your gender, colour, class, creed, financial status, educational level, or anything else. We simply see everybody as a human being. Part of one big family, all linked together, all individually unique, all having something unique to offer our community, all of equal value to our community. We have a little affirmation in a moment that helps us with that ideology, and that'll come straight after our opening prayer, which is there to help us find true happiness in life. Not to be confused with pleasure that you get from riding the roller coaster of life, but an ever new joy that's within you, a calmness, something that's with you throughout the day. You wake up with it, filled with the joy of the day. You go through the day, you go to bed, happy that you've had another wonderful day. And even your dreams are sweeter because of this true happiness that is within you. It's what everybody seeks, but not everybody knows how to get it, and there's only one way, and it's through loving service to other people. And the great thing about that is the more you go about life in that way, the more people you serve, the more you put into that service, the more you'll find that everything else that you want and need in life will be attracted to you. You'll see doors of opportunity opening that you never knew existed, and you'll be able to walk through them easily and pick up whatever it is that you have always wanted. It'll all start happening for you. So that's what our little prayer's about. And then we'll have that affirmation, and we're going to get both of them right now. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, that each member may find the joy of service, and through service attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. And our little affirmation: we're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay, big welcome to you, whether you're watching live or whether you're watching the recording. We should be streaming live into Facebook group We Share Abundance Publicly, X, and YouTube. Facebook group can be a bit iffy, but I think it should be working. But you can watch the recordings anywhere there, and if you're watching the recordings, you're just as welcome and just as much loved as the people that are able to get here for the lives. It's lovely when we have people on the live because they can pop in where they're from and ask any questions and interact with one another. But I know that 7 p.m. London time just isn't convenient for everybody. And so a lot of people do watch the recordings. But let's have a look and see who we have got in here live. We got Lewis, top of the pops again, from Lisbon in Portugal. And then we got Mary from Chicago, USA, Don from Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada, Bozina from Slovenia, David from Just Plateau State in Nigeria, Carolyn from Texas, Gary from St Albans in England, Ramachandra from Watford in England, letting me know I'm coming through loud and clear. Thank you. And I'm sure that there'll be a lot of people watching the recordings, and we'll probably pick up a few more people as we go through. People tend to get here and come in a little bit later. So first of all, let me get out of the way what I should have done the last time, and that was to give you the numbers for the State of the Nation, and I will be posting them in the Facebook group We Share Abundance publicly as well, so you'll be able to check up on them there and take them down. I know some people like to do graphs and things about how things are moving, so they will be there for you. We've got Bayago in from India, and Male Jasmine saying hello from somewhere. Okay. Not somebody that I recognize, but lovely to have you here. Okay, let's just have a look at the numbers for the month of November 2025. We had a gross national product of $531,782.68, and that was made up of total Power of One bonuses for $2,055.68. There were gifts and prizes, commissions, etc. of $368,287. We put on one side for the charity pool $159,535, and we had a little bit on one side towards admin of $1,905. Our total active users at the close of business for November, when we did all the runs and everything, was 2,356, and 1,905 of those were in pool 6. And 1,948 were in pool 1. So most of the people are actually in pool 6 if they are taking part in the pools, and there are a few people that are working their way through up to pool 6, which is quite easy to do. We had our normal monthly raffle where we allocate free tokens to our members, and the amount that we gave away in pool 1 in total was $1,402.40. In pool 2, $2,104.80. Pool 3, $3,494. Pool 4, $6,956. Pool 5, $13,960, and pool 6, $41,040, all given away. And the top prize winners in those pools, because we have a top prize winner in each pool, there's about 20% of the people in the pool that win something every month. So pool 1, the top prize was $311.52, and that went to Loic Garcia from France. And I don't think we had a top prize winner from France before, so congratulations to Loic for being the top prize winner in pool 1. And then we had $467.52 for the top prize winner in pool 2. And that went to India, Pashupati Sardar from India. So congratulations. The pool 3 winner was from the United States, Edward Liggins, and he got $776.40. And then we had Pedro, who is quite often on our lives as Radio Pirata from Puerto Rico, was the winner of Pool 4 with $1,546.40. We had Kimbi Safera Nifike from the Cameroon was the winner of Pool 5 with $3,102.40. And Beverly Webster from South Africa won the top prize from all the pools, top prize in Pool 6 of $9,139.20. So congratulations to all our winners. As I say, I will post those numbers in the Facebook group We Share Abundance publicly. Probably when we finish here. Okay. Right. But the numbers today now, we had, or in the last 48 hours, we've had an increase of 5 in the 777 plan to 45,912. It's all a bit slow the last couple of days, actually. Maybe people winding down for Christmas. You want to be winding up, you know, because I've always found it's a good time. People say, oh, it's not a good time to promote things, Christmas, the holiday period, nobody's interested. So people take a break and they don't do any promoting. So the people that are promoting pick up all the ones that aren't just concentrating on the holidays. So I've always found it a good time to promote, actually. We have an increase of 29 in our We Share Abundance registered members to 56,071. The same number increased, 29, in our active members to 3,184. Success Blueprint dropped 3 to 17. No change in the Easy Team Builder to 1,199. We had an increase of 5 in the Best Plan Ever to 1,290. An increase of 1 in the Pro members of the ShareHope Powerline plan to 774. An increase of 38 in our registered members in Thinking into Reality. And an increase of 13 in the bronze memberships in Thinking into Reality to 1,610. An increase of 945 joined our social media site, Your Happy Place, taking us to 32,651 members in there. But the active member count, and these are people that have made at least one post, is up by 361 to 14,703. So there you go. You've got numbers for the month of November, and you've got them for the last 48 hours. And I see we've got a couple more people in. We've got, who have we got? We've got Kahind in from Nigeria. We've got Maureen from London. We've got Derek from Wado City, Nigeria. Deborah from Southern Alabama, USA, and Nankiep from Nigeria. All have arrived while I've been going through those numbers. Right. What have we been doing today? Well, today, Vishal, we're still working on TIR. And we still need to get the products sorted out. And I will be going through that a bit with Vishal tomorrow so I can get some of those loaded over the weekend. Now then, we have also added in your profile area whether or not you are qualified for the referral bonuses when one of your members either upgrades or renews his subscription to any of the plans. And it'll show you whether you're qualified. It'll say yes if you are, and it'll say no if you're not. And it's in your profile area. And what do you need to do to be qualified? Well, very simply, you've got to have referred somebody that joins and becomes at least a bronze member, one person within the month. And that will qualify you for the next month. Now, let's suppose you say, okay, that's good. Let me get out and do that. And I'll refer somebody today and I'll make sure they get upgraded. We're in December. But immediately that person upgrades, you are going to get your referral bonus. And it could be $5, it could be $10, it could be $25, depending on whether they're just bronze or silver and bronze or bronze, silver and gold. And that will be paid to you straight away. And it will also qualify you for January. We're in December now, so that will make you qualified for January. So any renewals that you get that get paid in January will be covered because you'll be qualified in January. And that will be anybody, it doesn't matter when they were referred, when you referred them, when they upgraded, anybody that either upgrades or renews their subscription, you will get the referral bonus for in January, provided you qualified this month. Now, let's suppose you didn't qualify this month, but you've got 10 people that renew their subscription in January. Well, you're going to miss out on up to $250. But you don't lose those people at all. If you qualify in January for February, then when you get the renewals in February, whether there's 1 or 10 or 50, doesn't matter how many there are, you will get the referral bonus for them. So it's not something that you lose permanently or anything like that. You don't lose them, but you have to qualify each month to get paid each month. So the easiest thing to do is make sure you refer somebody early in the month. Make sure that if they're not going to put their hand in the pocket or you're not going to piff them in, that they have done their KYC. Okay, because if they've done their KYC, the system is going to take care of them within 10 to 15 days. So if you leave it to like the 16th or the 17th and nobody picks them up, they may have joined on the 15th or the 16th or the 17th, but they may not get upgraded until the beginning of the next month. And if that's the case, they won't qualify you because they didn't join and upgrade in the same month. But if you get people in within the first, let's say 14 days to be on the safe side, if they don't upgrade themselves, if you don't piff them in, if nobody picks them up from the piff pool, the system will get to them after about 10 or 12 days and upgrade them, and that will qualify you. So every month you want to make sure that in the first couple of weeks of every month, you go out and you get somebody, whether they are upgraded or whether they are KYC verified. If they upgrade, they don't need to do the KYC. If they don't upgrade, then they do need to do their KYC. And it's a good idea to do it anyway. And it's a good idea to get them to do it, because when they do it, they have to join We Share Abundance, and that's free. And then they do their KYC and make sure that they put their We Share Abundance username in their profile, and then they'll show up as qualified in TIR. But also being verified in We Share Abundance means they're eligible for a free position in the 777 plan. So they'll benefit from that as well. And they, of course, will also be registered for Fun Miracles website. They can go and play trivia. They can play totally free and win money, not fortunes, but they can win up to $10 a week. And well, they can actually win more because they could have the first place and the second place and the third place and so on if they're really good, you know. So they could have more than one position that they win from, but the maximum is $10 for the outright winner, and all of the top 10 people in the week get a prize, okay? Or all of the top 10 positions, because as I say, somebody could be in 2 or 3 positions potentially. So that is available to them. And of course, they can also play the paid games, which we will be loading tomorrow. Devion has got it all sorted. Still a bit of work to do on various bits and pieces and things, but the paid games should be available tomorrow. And they're just $2 to play in the paid games. And if you win all 7 levels, because each time you win, you go up to another level. If you win 7 levels or 7 games on the run, then you will win in total over $50,000. Okay, so it's worth having a go at, isn't it? For a couple of bucks. Play once a day, twice a day, 3 times a day. It's up to you. But it's the prize money is very good. And as a sponsor, if you sponsor somebody that wins in the paid games, you also win. Now, not as much as them, but I think in general it's about 10% of what they win. So you get somebody that goes all the way and wins 55 grand or whatever it is, you're going to be sitting on $5,000 or $6,000. And even if they only win $10 or something like that, you're probably going to get a buck or two, you know. So referring people that win, as well as winning yourself, can be very, very profitable in the Fun Miracles site. And there is also a compensation plan for you if you've referred people and they're paying. They pay their $2, and that can be also very lucrative if you've got a few people that you've referred that are playing a few games every day. It can very soon add up to quite a big amount in your pocket. So it's something that you can all get involved in. Okay, and of course, as I say, people that you get into TIR, they do the KYC, they're going to be exposed to all this, and it all works together, helping you to generate income. So we've got a couple more people in. We've got Sam in from not sure where. We got Kingsley in from Manchester, UK. Got Nankiep. I think we mentioned Nankiep from Nigeria. And we got Willie from Texas in the United States, of course. Right. So that's what the developments are on at the moment. Fun Miracles and TIR. And we're getting close to getting both of those completed, and we'll be able to get on to new projects, and I'll be able to get on to getting products out in TIR and getting the mole sorted out. Now, in addition to that, today I had a meeting with somebody else regarding the banking, and I've got another meeting with them tomorrow, and that may potentially open another avenue. You see, things move quickly in today's world. You know, going back when I was a kid, things seemed to move quickly, but by comparison today, they were very, very slow. You know, things just didn't happen. We went from, for example, you know, those hard vinyl records, I think they were called vinyl, played at 78 revs per minute. They were quite a big thing, and we went from those into things that played at I think 45 revs per minute, and they were smaller and they held more information. And then they had the long play things. They went at 33 revs per minute on your record player, and they were like the big album things. And it took a long time to get from just the 78s to the 45s to the 33s. A number of years, probably. And then all of a sudden along came CDs, and boom, CDs took over, and that happened very quickly. And those other forms of records were obsolete. And then CDs gone to digital playback. CDs are now obsolete. They didn't last too long. And it's all digital music now. And everything moves a lot faster, and it speeds up, and it's getting faster and faster. And the same is happening in the banking industry. And so I've got to try and stay on top of it, because I don't want us to have something that is going to be outdated quickly. And so I'm going to make sure when we get into production that what we've got is cutting edge and easily able to be updated. And I know we've got a few people saying, how do I pay for my pledge? I want to get my pledge paid for and things like that. Well, I'm not going to take any money in at all until I'm totally happy that we've got the best possible systems ever, and we are in the best position moving forward, and we'll be able to stay ahead of the game. And so there is a lot of research still going on, because, as I say, there are some things that have changed even since we started. There are, or started looking into it. There are new things that are happening in the world of banking, and we need to be at the cutting edge, and we will be. So you're going to have a bit of patience. We'll get it done as quickly as we can, but we will make sure that what we're doing is the right thing before we get started. Okay. Oh, we got Ron in as well now from Amsterdam in Holland. And we've been missing Richard for a while, and maybe he's not too well. So prayers for Richard, please. He's been one of our staunchest members, and it's nearly always he's been here every day. He never missed a session, and we've missed him for a few days now, maybe a week. So prayers for Richard, please, from Devon in England. Okay. I don't think that there is any further news. Oh, of course, there is the this thing. I mentioned it on Tuesday, and I did a little bit of a video today about it, because what's exciting about it isn't the fact that you can sign up and you're going to get $550 a year for doing nothing, basically. But if everybody refers just a few people, because of the depth that they have, it goes down 12 levels. 12 levels, it makes a massive impact. So if you get everybody, you know, if everybody refers 3 people, everybody just refers 3 people. And remember, it's free. It's not that people have to pay anything or anything, but if everybody goes out and gets 3 people, you can do that fairly quickly and fill up 12 levels with just 3 people, getting 3 people, getting 3 people. Now, some people are going to get a lot more. Some people will say, oh, well, I'm just signing up for the 550. And if you've got people that do that, that's fine, but you want to be looking for at least 3 people that are going to get 3 people. Because if you do that, you will make over $1 million a year. And that is significant income. But you have to build that team. But it can build, and it will build quickly. We had an example of it when we had something that went belly up. We never got any money out of it. We didn't pay anything, but we never got anything out of it. And I can't remember what it was called now. But it was something that had a lot of levels. And it was about 5 years ago, probably. And it we had literally thousands and tens of thousands, maybe even hundreds of thousands of people in that matrix. And everybody there would have made a lot of money if things had not just disappeared. They disappeared. I can't remember what it was called. Somebody will know. Norman's not here, so that's another guy who's missing today. He would have known what it was called. But the fact is that this new system is based on something that we also were involved with another company that was doing similar to this node thing. And I think they're still around, and I don't know why we drifted away from them. It's because we had a thing called It's Free Club, and everything in there was free, and you could make money, but nobody made a lot out of it. It was things like CryptoTab. That's still going. You can still get involved in CryptoTab, and just by using that CryptoTab browser, you earn Bitcoin. So there are things out there that work that are free, but you don't make an awful lot of money. But with this, what's it called? Best Business Offer, I think it's called. Because of the way they've structured the pay plan, and because the fact that it is based on something that we know is sustainable because it's still around in other formats, in other companies, that can be something huge for you. But you have to take the time to build a team, get in, get sorted out, and get 3 people that are going to build a team. And if you get 10 people that you refer, that's fine. You'll make $250 a year off those people because they've got their nodes and things. But you want to be looking for the 3. The personal referrals don't matter very much. Nice that you're going to make $25 a year from somebody that's got a node, but the important thing is to get that built and get it built through all those 12 levels, because that's where you make millions of dollars, about $1.5 million a year if you fill a 3x12 matrix. And it is something that anybody can do. It doesn't cost anything, but it does take a little bit of effort. and you have to decide that you're going to do it. And don't sit there and say, oh, I'm no good at recruiting, I can't do this. In fact, anything that you have in your mind ever that says can't, change it to how can. So instead of I can't do this, how can I do this? And just keep saying, how can I do this? How can I do this? And it'll start happening. You'll find that there are ways and things will happen for you because you're focusing on the right thing. You're focusing on how you can do it rather than ghosts from the past. And as I say, it's totally free. Not everybody will want to do it. Not everybody will refer people. But if you just go out there until you've got 3 people that are building that team, and they go out and they get 3 people that are building the team, and they go out and get 3 people that are building the team, you can grow very quickly. And for $1.5 million a year, it's worth putting in that little bit of effort and helping a few people. Okay, well, that really covers it. That is something that is totally out of our control. It's nothing to do with us. It is a third-party plan. It is in the multiple income streams, and that'll help you build it as well. And of course, people that you get into TIR come in, you tell them to go through the multiple income streams, and they go through and they see this and they say, oh yeah, I'll have a go at that. Boom, there you go. That's one of your people. Okay, it all works together. So be proactive. Never let a day pass where you have not done something to build your business. Never let a day pass where you've not done something to build your business. And at the end of the day, be grateful for what you have done, even if it's not as good as you would have liked. Sometimes you'll have days where it's gone better than you would have imagined. But some days it'll be a bit of a struggle, but you will have been doing what you can control, and that is something to build your business. And be grateful that you've done it every day. End the day with gratitude that you've been able to stick to your goal of just doing something to build your business. Okay, right. I won't be here again until Saturday. It's not that far away, day after tomorrow. And I'll be here. And of course, we'll have the weekly charity raffle. And we will also have the random cash allocation to an Active Elite member and anything else that I can bring you up to date with. Okay, so until Saturday, God bless you all. Get out there, use the pages that are available to you. Go into that promo center in TIR and use those pages. I recommend the Lead Sleep one where you can build a list, but it's up to you. Use whatever you feel. If you want to use something else, then use it. But do something every day and make sure that you qualify for those referral bonuses by referring somebody that either upgrades or does their KYC within the first couple of weeks of every month. God bless.